Hello and welcome back. I'm Bebo Joe, and this is Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, and it's so nice to see you. So the refinery is up and running right there. The pipes are all done. The loan is paid back. Winter is survived. And at this point, I would almost consider the peninsula kind of done. The only thing that I'm missing is some farms and crops and all that production, and then finishing up the city so we can actually staff all the industries that we have on here. But there's not a lot left at all. So today, we will concentrate, and for the near future, for the long future, we will concentrate on the island. Our city currently is doing just fine. How do I know that? They're happy enough. We have a bunch of people here, and we have effectively no unemployed workers in this tiny little town, which is ridiculous, but okay, fine, whatever. We can deal with that. So, today, I would like to reveal the end goal of this whole thing. That was implied in the beginning, but I never really said that. And add a fifth rule, maybe, that you can adhere to if you really want to. And then we're actually going to do something on the island, which I think will be exciting. If you know me, I don't do long intros. And generally, if I say something in the intros, you'll probably figure out after 10-15 minutes of what we're actually going to do in the episode out of that 1 hour that you usually get from me. It's the best way to play this game, right? I don't like to just show you at the end, this is what we did today, because I don't know, that's not my style. I tried it for a little while, and it's just not my thing. It may be better. It may be better to have 20-minute episodes. It may be better to XYZ, but this game jives with me because my style and the style of how I need to make the videos kind of goes along, and I hope you don't mind. I don't think you do, because you're still here. So for that, thank you, much appreciated. Last month, June, was actually the best month for my channel, and that is thanks to you, nobody else. And I should probably tell you what we're doing here, because I'm clearly doing something already, and I haven't fully, explained anything. So today, we will start looking at, well, this area on the map. And you may notice that I haven't actually gotten bauxite research done, but I do know that somewhere in this general area, I think right here, we do have a lot of bauxite available. That may be important later on. But the end goal of this whole shebang, which may take another 100 episodes, another 100 hours, maybe even more to get there or close to it, is being able to run the Republic without any interference from me, meaning no button clicks, no nothing. The only thing I have to do is make sure that my computer doesn't fall asleep. No interference otherwise. This Republic has to survive for at least 20 years. Maybe we expand that to 40 years. Why that number? Because maintenance and vehicle replacement and vehicle repairs and imports and all those things need to be taken care of. Now, if we just did that, you could say, well, as long as you have enough money, that shouldn't be a problem. But money in this game, I see a lot of posts, a lot of discussions about money. And it's just like, you know what? Money is not important in this game. It is not hard. It's not complicated. We're scraping by. I probably could have done things that gave us more money, and that's fine. But making money in this game is not difficult. It is slow in the beginning, always, but at some point you should have enough people and enough employment that that's not really a problem, which is a little silly that this city right here is not producing anything, but still doesn't have any extra workers. So there's something I have to do here to optimize things a little bit maybe, but not right now. Also, construction office 5, please get that one done. And while we're here, may as well get this one started, because our rare construction office is almost done with the last couple pieces, which means we can start getting our big rail cranes in. But independence, autonomous republic for 20, maybe 50 years. I don't know. I would let it run for like 12 hours on double speed after I'm done with it, and we'll see how it works. That's kind of the goal. And everything has to survive. That is earthquakes, that's normal fires, that is global events. There are not that many right now. But it just has to survive all of that, and then maintenance and vehicles as well. And again, that is easy if you just play with money, which you can. There's nothing wrong playing that way. I think you're missing out on a lot of things that the game is great at if you just do that, but that's not the end of the world. But what I think will be cool is the fifth rule in this playthrough. Let's add At some point, doesn't have to be today, but at some point, we have to be able to produce every single product in our republic. That can be the peninsula or the island. That means we can no longer import them at some point. Right now, steel, even boards come from wood, that's an end product, are being imported right now, and that's fine. Vehicles are also an end product that's also currently being imported, but at some point I would like to turn all of that off and get effectively self-sufficient. That to me does not translate, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, that does not translate to harvesting everything. That just translates to being able to produce everything. If there are a couple things that you need to import because of whatever reasons, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. But, well, it's okay to import a couple things. We do have all the materials available on the island, so we could technically probably make everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm okay with importing just the raw resources and then producing something out of it at the end. It just feels like if that means I can increase my production, that's great. I should be able to produce at least an amount, a base number. I don't know if that's 20% or 50% of what I actually want to use on the island. I shouldn't be able to just import whatever I want. Right now, we're still importing the oxide here, the bauxite oxide. Not uranium oxide, not bauxite oxide. And that is not the end of the world, but I would like to turn all of those off at some point, that I'm not importing 100% of what I consume. Okay, that is the 5th rule. Only end products in the Republic at the end. And there's no goal, but it has to be accomplished before we can get to the 20-year thingamabob. And that's really all we that's it. That's the rule. And I was talking a lot here because I would like to get started on building this general area, that is this peninsula, and this more flat area. And if we turn on our grid lines, I'm going to speed this up. There is a giant flat area, but again, I'm pretty sure that right here we have a bunch of bauxite sitting around, and we should verify that hopefully soon. So let's talk to these guys and tell you, hey, raw bauxite, please and thank you. Let's max out our professors. So all of professors go there. Our students, we don't really care about any students anymore. We're at 65%. Yeah, we don't have to educate anyone. All of these people can just do whatever they need to do, and we're just going to decrease the professors that we have available there because we don't need them. What should we do over here? I would like increased birth rate because we have a lot of empty apartments right now, so we may as well make use of that. But no, I would like to start here. And I actually thought about stuff beforehand. This is the first time in this season that I had to restart a video, period. Up until episode 21, it was effectively one take. I usually just do the intros a couple different times until I like it. But until then, that's all I had to do. And this episode, I started it and it got so slow, and then I got distracted and I wanted to wait for things, and I was in this area. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to do waste right now because waste sounds easy and fun, and we should do it anyways, and we have to figure it out because this thing is starting to fill up. We have to put the ash somewhere, which we can do from here, and also take it out from there. But yeah, I got distracted because this whole area I filled in with waste. Processing, let's call it that, and I forgot something very crucial. So I know that this episode has to happen to handle all the waste. It's not going to be today because we have a lot of other things to do, but we do have to at least get something done with the ash that we will produce here. So how about we get that at least started? Let's see what we can do here. And I do know that waste is super slow at loading, unloading, but I have a feeling 150 claw railway machine. Yes, I would like to at least get these started. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to put them up here, and I'm going to put them in a way that I hopefully can... Ooh, oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Go away. Yes. Give me the grid lines. Don't worry, it's not going to be super ugly. But I would actually like to put 6 of them over here, all kind of staggered with each other. Nope, I don't want you to go down, but that's fine. Put one there, put one... Oh, they actually lock up so nicely right next to each other. That's perfect. So 4 here, and then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 T to mirror them and them RR to have the roads. Hope they're not perfectly aligned, but that's fine. Have the road sitting right here, and then I should be able to just put all these guys right across from each other. And then we have 4 that do several different things here. Let's connect these with roads. This is completely not important. The important thing is that we start planning the city today, and you will see what I mean by that. It's the F1, because we're done with the grid. I only wanted to grid it just enough. And let's do my bestly impress. Actually, no, we should be able to just go right here, because these are the places where we are going to get our ash from. So that should all be fine. Let's get this one assigned. I just want to do one thing before I get too confused, which is rear construction office. Yes. See, this is what I was a little worried about, because if we can't do this, this one should be fine. If we can't do these guys, we will not be able to do everything that I want to do here, and that wouldn't be good enough. So let's see if that one goes over there. Let's get this one assigned. Get our rail, at least in some places. It don't have to be. I'm surprised that one actually worked. And now we have this one connected, this one connected, this one connected. Not all of them connected, which we may be able to actually get done here. Yeah, you don't want to go in there. That's not surprising. Let's get a... Yeah, you don't even want to do this. Fine. Fine. This is just distraction because I'm waiting for the excavators to actually get delivered. Once they're here, let's just do this, because at this point it doesn't really matter. Gravel. Okay. Rail. Okay, yeah, I'm just waiting for the excavator and for the bulldozer from the beginning there, and I got 4 of each because I would like it to go relatively fast, but we'll see how everything goes. Also, I don't have any electric rails running yet, which I would say is a little maybe surprising, or maybe weird, or maybe wrong, but I'm okay with that for right now. Let's see, what I want is this. No, what I want is this, to actually connect this guy, and that's never going to happen. Okay. This is never gonna happen. Alright. There's no angle that we can do that with. Okay? Yeah, this is how you get distracted in this game, even though you know that it actually caused you something super painful before. You're just like, you know what? I really want it though. So you try this a couple more times, because I do think, and that one's already connected, these are all mostly the north ones. I do think... Okay. That one can stay where it is. These I don't really care about that much. We should be okay. These should all be able to get built. And then this one, yes, just gets the simple road connection right here. That's good. Research program is already finished. That is exciting because, no, this is just birthing. Birth rate. Nobody cares about that, and there's probably too many people doing this. Let's do some alcohol standards because I think that will be helpful. And let's check on our bauxite. We almost have it, and it would be great if we actually had that available before we're all done with this. But there you go. Let's go back to the ash stuff right here. So this is just for ash dissipation. We have 8 things set up to work on this. I do think we have all the road connections done. Yes, we do. So at this point, it's just a question of, can we get rail in here? And the answer is yes. There's nothing that will block us from rail. There's a very easy access point from this side and from this side. So if we ever need ash to go anywhere at all, we have something, and we also have this thing that can actually be ported and copied to another location, which will also be very exciting. Looks like these guys are done. Let's start getting a couple of these transfer stations going. And that should make life relatively easy. Is our ship? Yes, you just arrived. And I would actually like you to go back to the borders, because there's something else that I would like, which is the bigger rail construction crane. The track builder, yes. Because these are available, and I would like you in nice black, because why wouldn't I? And I want 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many I think I can staff with the city that I have available here. And then we check on this. Yep, rail has made a little bit of progress, but not a lot. The thing that we can do, which will speed this up a lot, is actually watch this guy and see when he's done unloading all his stuff. Also, we haven't watched any of these track... Oh, we shouldn't just watch them, because there's something really important that we could do right now. Control H to send him home. That will speed it up. That's all I wanted to say. But what I wanted from here was these guys... as well as the bulldozers. Now we could move all of these with truck. We should just move them with trucks because this is ridiculous otherwise. Can you pick them up? I don't know. Okay, do this. This will be faster than having them drive, even though they can. They drive good enough speed. Both of those, yes. I would like you to load very specific vehicles, which is excavators. Oh, I think I can do this. All bulldozers and then all excavators, please. That should make my life easy. Let's see how that looks when you actually drive, because I didn't... This is something I didn't try, and I'm not 100%. Well, we could just look if you can load these up. You got 2 bulldozers on there. Cool. Show all vehicles containers that can go on here. That excavator and that bulldozer is on here, so that shouldn't be a problem, and they should be able to move all the ones that I care about into the area that I need them to. Let's get our fuel out here, and then we can probably start planning out things. Yes, I am jumping just a little bit, but it's going to be totally worth it, and we need money too. So none of that should be very surprising. Let's get a couple other things done while they're doing these things. F3 is the underground path. You are not done yet, are you? No, you're not done yet. That's your problem. Okay. That's fine. Obviously, we do need this thing done. Let's do... Yeah, let's enable construction. That looks a little wavy, but we're just going to leave that alone because I don't want to redo that today. And yeah, this is fine. This ship, where are you? Bitumen importer. Yes, I would like to talk to you. Instead of going to the Soviet side, how do you feel about going down here? Because we do have our refinery harbor ready to go, which is the 500 shift. Yes. At this place, I would like you to get bitumen. Don't go to the border and load 20% of bitumen. My game just went to desktop. That was weird. Don't go to the Soviet side. Delete that stop. And then after the pumping harbor, you are allowed to go to the Soviet side again and unload all your stuff. If you feel like it. There you go. That's your new line. You go here and you can wait until you're loaded. That sounds perfect. So that should be fine. With that, I would like to effectively assign the same line to this vehicle. But this vehicle, that's our fuel import. Instead of getting fuel, you will just get, instead of getting bitumen, you will just get fuel. And the rest can still stay the same way. That should be fine. Let's get you refueled, and then we can actually start making money with this. Where is our bitumen guy? You are right here. I do like that these icons are in the front. That makes diagnosing things so much easier. I don't want to wait until unloaded anymore, because that means we will never export to the borders, and we do want to get a little bit of oil from here. Although we are getting oil from our basic exports here already. We just never have enough people here. But oh, this looks really good. You know why? Because that means we are using our own oil first. If this import tank is not 100% full all the time, that tells me that we're actually going on a pretty good rate for how much we import, which is obviously right here. And how much we export, which is obviously right here, and we can see the flow right here. 0.1 ton of bitumen per second, or fuel. It does both of them, and then we get about 2 tons of oil in. Wonderful. That is working the way that I wanted it to work, and that's all I cared about. I don't know. Oh, trash is overflowing. Okay. Aren't you technical service office? You are technical service office. Okay. It's a small container, and this refinery is producing what waste? You're doing hazardous and mixed waste. Glad you brought that up, because I didn't think of that. As usual. Trash is always the last thing that I think of. It's an anti-reflex. That's what we have to call it. You can go here, you can get connected to that thing right away, and please, helicopters, do your worst. So that we have this one, well, we have two. We have 2 of those containers already. That's perfect. Yeah, we shouldn't have to do anything else there. I'm not using any trains yet to move any of my oil or bitumen, but I'm not terribly worried about that. This all looks really, really good. Yeah, and now we're full again because we don't have enough workers to actually cause trouble there. But that's all fine. How are we doing now? We have a couple excavators sitting there. Okay. What is our truck doing? You just got out here for the first time. I do realize this is not a gravel road, and we will upgrade that soon. Not today, but very soon. We could parallel upgrade this if we really wanted to, but I don't think that is my high priority right now. So just deal with that for the time being. This is making a lot of small. This is making a lot of pollution. Why are you running at 95%? That seems wrong. We shouldn't. That's a lot of pollution. This makes me think I just have to start. This is really a lot. This is way more than it should be, and we're it feels wrong. Something is wrong. Our pollution, our health is okay there. 83 here, 79 here, 71 here. So yeah, I should get another heating plant connected to this thing. Otherwise I will regret it. Okay, let's do that really quick because we still need a couple more excavators and bulldozers out there before we can do something else. But I don't want to kill the people that live here. I would like to use them to do whatever we need to do. But I can't do that if they die on me. So let's react to this really quick. Okay. As usual, just getting distracted by things. So if you're the edge of town, I would like you to be about 800. Well, honestly, this is fine. 750 meters on the same level as the rail distribution office. That doesn't feel bad. We are going to build a large heating plant because we can. I don't think it's completely necessary. We already have power here. The heat connection really doesn't matter. Yes, this one feels good enough, and we can import whatever we need for coal, and then I may give you a give you what? Well, you need trash for sure, yes, and then I will also give you... Do I need an aggregate storage? I don't think I need an aggregate storage, and we do have to move water around just a little bit. We currently have this guy doing water here. Our power, everything out here does not get water yet. I think that is an oversight that we should address right now. Let's get another big water tower out here. It doesn't really matter where it is because I'm planning on making this a relatively large area. So we're going to start with this. Then we are going to give ourselves a water switch. Somewhere in this area. Can we get a height, please? Yes. Don't worry, we always do more things because it's never going to end. This is at 33 meters. Okay. This one should be able to collect that, and you are 38 meters, so you're technically going uphill. That is fine. All we really need then, now don't do this a lot, but in this case I would definitely put a pump in between. I think I'm going to put the pump right where this power connection already sits. It should at least make our life a little easier. So give me a big water pumping station. Okay, finish your sentence, buddy. You can go right here. Yes, that looks good. This pump should be able to produce the water that we need because, as you can see, we do have 3 connections there. That's actually almost cheating, but I'm okay with that. F3 to see the underground. Run you to this water tower. You could connect to this one. That's already a pump. If you connect to that thing, you don't need to connect to this water tower. But there's not enough in. Okay. What you would have... Why don't you just do this? This makes a lot more sense. Okay. We're going to connect to the second water production outlet. Because that means... That one needs a fresh water... thingamabob anyways. Okay, let's hold on here. If I do that, I do at least need a second water well. Let's do this before everything is too late. 92%, that feels fine. What road connection am I gonna give you? I don't know yet, but give me another large pump here, so we're at least running at 150 cubic meters. Or 140 cubic meters. That's gonna go in here, right? Yep, 130 cubic meters. Yes, this makes me feel better. The way that I'm connecting all this, I just want to make sure that I have the bare minimum available, and I can't connect to that. F3, why do you... Oh, probably because you were connected or touching the footpath at some point, and it really doesn't like that. You can connect here. Did you have a power connection? You do have a power connection out there. That looks like a fire. Do we have to worry about that one? It's on the peninsula, and it's of course a helicopter thing. And we have a couple of normal fire trucks coming in, not even helicopters for fire prevention. I think that's okay. All right, how are we doing here? 150 people and not full. that's what I want to see. Okay, but heat, power, water. Okay, that means... I'm saying okay. Okay. This means we could probably just put a water tower up here, and then we don't have to worry about the thing that I was just trying to worry about. Luckily, I haven't built the other one yet. So this will be a very simple cell. Yeah, put a water tower right there. Give me a large pipe right here. There you go. We store something much higher than the other place, unless I'm looking at this wrong. 37 meters. We are not higher than the other place. Forget what I just said. Don't do it. To get rid of you, and cancel, not cancel sewage, but cancel this water pipe. Okay. Then after that switch, I'm just going to place one of these splitters so I can use a little bit of the water. I could also just connect to the pump right there, I think. All right, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't make a huge difference. This is, what is it, 1/2 one way, a dozen the other? No, six one way, half a dozen the other? Yeah, that's the saying. So if I put a water substation right here, get myself a footpath, and then connect the smallest little pipe right there, then every once in a while we will use a little bit of water from that thing, and that should be fine. I'm going to connect the other one into a switch, and that switch, if we ever have to use it for something else, is there. Now we cannot forget that we only have a small water preparation area right there, so this is not an infinite supply, but this should be enough to be dangerous for right now. Okay, at some point we will just need it. What are you complaining about there? F3 again to see something. I think you're complaining about there's a power line sitting somewhere there, but that doesn't sound like a me problem. It sounds like a you problem. This thingy also needs a connection, please. That looks nice. No, it doesn't really, but doesn't matter. And construction office from this area, please do your worst. Yeah, get all of these connected. That feels fine. And then you can get started on this as well, because we need more water coming in. Good. How are we doing out here? Rail is almost done. Wonderful. I babbled on for long enough where this is now becoming a real thing. We should have at least one of the 80K sitting here. There's the first one. Love it. It may just be able to fit one on the big ships. That's cool. Can you go again? Because I think there should be more. Let's look at our harbor posts. What do we have parked here? Yeah, 3 more EDK track layers, which means it's just one fitting on it at a time. I would also like to check if this thing is fixed now, because I'm pretty sure I can't... Yeah, you cannot be unstuck. Control H doesn't send you home. Okay, you cannot be unstuck, but there was an update. This is 1.003, where the cement tanker is supposed to be good now. So... let's go back to the, was it the Volgodon? Yes, Volgodon, 1,600 tons of whatever. Let's talk to you. There's the Volgodon. And once I see you, I would like to assign what this thing is supposed to do right now. Where are you? Where are you? Is that it? I think that is it. Assign that, and then ideally... Why are you turning around? I want you to go to... You're going to the cargo harbor small. No, that's right. So now that one is assigned. That one's on the correct line. And the problem I have is I do have to still sell this for paying 300,000. Someone has to remove that. I hope that doesn't happen again. Otherwise, I may have to seriously do something damaging to... You really didn't do a lot of work here, did you? I may have to seriously do something damaging to someone, as in the harbor, and tear it down. Cool. We have our vehicles here. A couple dozers and the first excavator. Wonderful. They should have refueled right away because we have 15 tons there. So I'm assuming you guys are currently not full of fuel, but once you start moving, you would be. So we can get started planning. The city that I want here. What city do you want there, B-Well Joe? The city that I want here is an engineering city. Why? Because I would like to get started. You remember what I said earlier with being able to run for 20 years, etc., etc.? I would like to get started on one side of that equation and then work my way down. Okay, these guys are good now. I would like a small distribution office here. Always little things to distract you, don't worry. I'm going to get a large distribution office, though, just in case it is warranted. There's a power line already connected to it. That is wonderful. Right here? Sure. Because they should be able to... I watched Lee on his Twitch streams for the last few days, and he always does such a nice job with roads, and I make a lot of fun of him for that. But he does do a nice job with his roads. So I'm kind of trying to do this, but then it's already too hard. I don't want to do it. Otherwise, I would have had to plan it beforehand, and you know me, I don't really do that. So here we are. That one can get connected there. These guys can do those things, and I guess I don't actually have water connections here yet. I forgot those. Give me a water substation, please. At least one that can handle all of that. Connect you to the existing footpath. This one feels nicer. Okay, connect you to that footpath, but flip you around. So T, R. There you go. Give me a quick water switch. This one can really be any way you want it to be. I would like it to be right here for right now. Really? You could put it right here. Other infrastructure. There you go. It fit. It's going to be annoying to build that little piece, but that's fine. And then let's get a large pipe connected into here and a medium pipe connected into that substation. And then I should be okay. Cool. This was just to finish up what I started earlier. Otherwise, I will go bananas and don't remember why things aren't working. That looks fine. These are slowly filling up. That is okay. Let's get a one-way factory connection. Nope. Yes. So make sure that nothing goes in there that we don't want. Cool. This one is mostly going to be responsible for handling everything that happens in the recycling area, and it may be on the wrong spot. But we won't know until later. Cool. Rail construction. You should be able to get to this building. Yes. That means we can sell the other ones. Wonderful. Love it. You, sir, thank you. Thank you for your service. You, sir, also thank you for your service. I gladly pay 11,000 for you because you are too slow to even care about. Good. So also taken care of. Engineering city is what you were starting. Yes. I would like the city to be the engineering city. If you've watched any of my series, you already know that I generally build, normally at the end of the season, a large city and never finish it and be like, I can do it now, so whatever, no, don't care. This time it's different. I would like to build the chain from top to bottom, which means the end products first, and then I would start filling in the needs of all the other resources, like going down the chain. Sometimes maybe a kind of mix from top to bottom and bottom up, but that's where I would like to go this time. So I would like to build all the vehicle industries here, and that is city here, bauxite here, airport potentially in between this city and the other city, but I'm not sure this is the best place for an airport. Also, this could be just the airplane production facility and not more than that. And we have a lot of room right here for various different vehicle industries, and we have to store all those vehicles. The annoying thing with this game is it's really hard to produce multiple different types of vehicles. Like I have to pick a type of open hull, a type of covered hull, and a type of construction vehicles and cranes and all the other things, so they actually can get replaced later on. You have to go down here to your automatic vehicle replacement, and you have to say, well, if this excavator gets really old, I have 50 of them. If that excavator gets really old, please replace it with XYZ. And then you have to say, to do that, automatic replacement on, sure. And to do that, you also have to tell it from where to get it, from the depot, from the vehicle storage, purchase new. Purchase new is not really, well, it's the only option right now, but later on we have to make sure that we have something available. As you can see, there are currently 62 types of vehicles available that I have. I will need to replace them at some point, and I have to pick what vehicles I want for that. Some of them you only need a few of, because you never move them, especially once you're done constructing, like road cranes. There's no other use for them, and I probably only need like 20 or 30 or 50 in storage, but everything else you need a lot of. So I would like to build several vehicle production lines. All of them take a lot of workers. Where are you? Vehicle production line, you are down. Nope. Advanced industries, and I have to move because I think our bauxite just got unlocked a little while ago. 500, 500, 500, 800. Okay. Just building one of each of these is 1,000, 1,500, 2,300. You still have to triple that for the shift numbers. So 2,300, that's 6,900. That's 7,000 people in a city that I need. Which means I would like the city to be big enough to handle several of each. I think one train line will be fine, because we only have to replace one type of locomotive, and we can make them electric if we really want to. And then one airplane production line will be fine, but definitely multiple vehicle production lines. I'm thinking 4 or 5, which gets us to close to 15, 16,000 citizens, and I would like to get there because I think it will be fun. Hospital helicopters. Increased birth rate again. Where are we? 11,400. Did it even make a difference? I feel like it didn't, but what do I know? Bauxite or conveyor belt production? I think I need this one next, because now on the minimap I should at least be able to see where the bauxite is, and as you can see there are not a lot of resources, but I'm only planning on harvesting the bauxite from there. I'm not planning on doing much more of that, so we will just have a couple small industries sitting right here. Let's make sure that that's actually not complete bogus. Aluminum, bauxite mine, there we go. Where you at? Yes, you're just in this little band. There's not even a lot, and if we just work with 50% and we put like 4, 5, 6 here, what's the bauxite? There's not even a mention of pollution. This one has pollution. This one doesn't even talk about pollution, so I wonder if that is even a problem that I have to worry about. But yeah, having the bauxite mines here, probably pick them up either via conveyor belt and run them up in the mountains, or via trains because they're cooler, but I don't think I want to carry them that far, and eventually if I want to have the airplane production line right there, this will be fine. So, well, you will help yourself if you start with the bauxite mines so you know where they are. Okay, fine. If there have been times where I just started doing this with the landscape mode and cheat mode. I don't think I want to do that today. So let's build them here really quick. We are in the mountain just a little bit. I'm totally fine doing 40% and 30 and whatever percent here, because we are mostly going to work with excavators on these mines, and it's going to be great. F2, let's see what it is. It doesn't look steep, but it's a very steep mountain. Oh my goodness. Don't do that right now. You are going to go crazy if you do this on live screen, because it will take a long time to get these things finangled in, especially on this type of terrain. Oh, gosh, and then you still have to connect roads with them. And then you still have to get conveyor belts connected to these things as well. What we really need to do is I need to make a shelf. I need to build a shelf, and I probably have to build up. Well, if you have to build up, you have to know where your city is going to be. Honestly, all that means is that the city just has to be on, like, between these two roads. I'm just going to make that up, and that will be fine. It's relatively flat for a city, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, if we just fit it in here, we should be fine. Okay. Haven't done much today, have I? Nope. I very much enjoy the slow pace of what we're doing right now. We got another EDK in. Let's send you home, and I didn't do something I should have done earlier. Allow all rare construction to happen. Yep, please get on it. All of these. Maybe not these. Yes, these, because, well, no. Stop on these because you may take it back just a smidge, and then you will be sad. Assign it, assign it, assign it, get all of that done. Yes, that looks good, 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 good. Look at all these little ants running around doing their things. Lovely. Okay, you guys are all done. You guys are all done. Construction office 5, can you get there? And then get 2 of these built, and you can get the rest of the storage is please done, and we should be able to do something cool here later on. But I'm good enough with all of this for right now. We should have enough storage to not make this overflow before these guys are done, and then we can put some ash in it. What else is in there? Right now it's a little bit of construction waste, a little bit of metal scrap and ash, so it still has to go through the general separation, which means I have to do that relatively soon, and probably want to do that before I put stuff in the other storages, which then translates to give yourself a little more wiggle room by adding more storages. Then you don't have to worry about them right away. Good idea. Okay, this is just a temporary solution. We will fix it later, as usual. Good. So, hopping out here, let's build an engineering city. And I would like the city to look great. Literally. How's that gonna work, people, Joe? Funny. But we have a couple contour lines. We don't have a lot of difference here in height, but maybe we can use something. We're 14 meters and 9 meters. This is actually quite big, which means I would like to use this as a guideline to build a little bit of the middle of the city. Let's go with that. It's not going to be the real middle, but it will give me at least something that makes it a little interesting and gets us connected. This city absolutely has no chance of surviving with just road traffic or that's a sharp curve there, buddy. Yeah, does not have any chance of surviving by supplying all workers with buses. You actually have to get some higher capacity ones. You need trains. Metro may be appropriate here. The problem I have with Metro is it is unexpandable, it's completely isolated, and super easy because it doesn't take signals. You cannot do signals, which means you can't really put other trains on it. You can run diesel trains on a metro track, but it's just so isolated and so not cool. I don't want to do that. So instead of doing metro, we are going to try to make this work with trains, with normal trains, and with trams. And we'll see how that works. I will potentially regret stuff. And I have regretted things before, but we are going to try it, and we'll just have to see how bad things work out. Now, when this night is over, I'm actually going to turn the triple or the double speed off because we need to be able to see what we're trying to do here. You, I believe, yes, you still have a road connection problem. Okay, can you? Yes, you can. Give me something that can even this terrain out a little bit. We don't need a lot of room. We just need enough room for this guy to actually do something. So have you go up there. That looks good. Give me a little bit of road. And there you go. That's all we wanted. Just a little round curve. You don't like this, do you? Is there too much rock in the ground? All I want. Too steep. No, it's not too steep. There we go. Now something is moving. I can see it. Yep, it's green. It's getting green. I love it. Cool. There's a connection, that's what we wanted, and the rest you can figure out when you get here. Okay, I'm happy with that. You guys are good. Yes, heating. We did talk about that. You didn't finish this, you dum-dum. But you almost finished it, but you didn't. What do you need? You need heat. Okay, let's get the 2 heating things in here. It should just be 2 heating exchangers. I don't think we need more than that. Let's put the first one here, ideally pointing the heat capacitor thingy to the south side. I can't see anything with all these lines. Do you want... No, there's like footpaths in the way. How about here? It's like... Okay, you click often enough, I will allow you to go something right there. And then the other one, who would want the kindergarten? Does the kindergarten want one right in the front door? Is that a good place for you? Or would you much... Oh, this one wouldn't be bad. I think this one feels like the friendliest place for it. It's still centralized. It will double cover a couple of the items or the areas, which is good. And it will do what I need it to do. So yeah, that's heat. Will you be able to come out here? Building in the way. Don't like it. I saw something green. I want the green stuff. Oh, come on. Do I have to zoom in here to get this? There we go. 916 meters. Okay, this is going to be too long. Yes. And this is already a relatively short, like, it's a relatively direct run. So either I go with that, or I move... Okay, let's do this one first, so I don't go crazy. This one should have no problem actually fitting in here. I can't do that, building in the way. Oh, come on. There we go. 458 meters, and then another 409 meters, so this one together is not 1,000 meters. That makes sense, and yeah, either I put a pump somewhere in here, which is not the end of the world, or I put you closer. Now, how close do I need you? If I do this, that's 64 meters, remember that, and I run you down here, it's another 730 meters, so we're now at almost 800 meters. Okay, then we could go about here. This is probably the max. We definitely can't make it over here. It says over too long. So if I can get in there, I would be fine. Otherwise, I need a quick heat pump. F3, see if I can fit it in here. I would still like to fit you here or here. If you fit in here, I think I cover all the buildings that I care about, which is really all I need from this. And I'm surprised that that building doesn't have a heat need, and there's a building on fire somewhere. They're definitely warm. Okay. We're just going to have 2 heat exchangers right next to each other. There's no immediate plan for me to make the city much bigger than what it is, because it's just supposed to be a worker town. There's not supposed to be a lot going on here. And that, I think, we saw that earlier. This was just about in range of connection. So I think that'll be fine, which means you can get dozed. That footpath too, and this road, please, please, please stay where you are. Cancel demolition. Thank you very much. And what is that? The power line that got disconnected. No, didn't get disconnected yet. It just thought there was some weird connection, and it looks like the leftover got there. Gosh. Yuck. Yes. Are you done with everything now? You did get the heat done. You have those things done. Let's get everything assigned to someone that cares. I'm assuming that water pipe is already ready to go, and we have these guys already pumping some water in places. That is nice. Well, you're already here, so you may as well use the helicopters for a couple things. How about that thing and the heat one? Yes, and at some point you will have to worry about... Actually, one more. I would like this tower. But you don't have a tower here, you just have these guys. Okay, if I don't have a tower there, then who cares? That's a substation, it's that thing, and these are the pipes. Yeah, I think we're okay. You are bringing in cement. You didn't get stuck the first time. Bravo. Congratulations. I hope it stays that way. And there should be 2 more EDKs waiting for us at the border. Okay. Here we are. Should I start building... What? Where are you? Where are you? No. No. I don't think so. Are you part of any construction crews? No, you're not. Don't even. No, this is ridiculous. Why would you think that that is in range for you? No, 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 no. Call all vehicles home. Thank you very much. We need those excavators. I'm like, where did they go? What did they think they're doing? No, you stay right there. So, this is the main road of the city, and I was trying to be a little cheeky here. I mean, I talked through that earlier. We need about 15,000 citizens in this area, where I can tell you my relatively large city over here that we did fill up quite a bit has a length, a current length, let's just go that university to here, of 750 meters, and we will be able to fit, what, 5, 6, 7,000 people here? So I want to double that, so I know that my city needs to be about 1.5 kilometers long, which actually is something that will totally happen here. Yes, I did jump a little bit there, but I kind of did part of this math before. You remember? This is the first episode that I had to redo. It's about 1,500 meters right there. So I know that I can fit all the stuff that I want on here. All I need to figure out now is where is the middle. I don't want... No, stop. Let's start from down here. Where's the middle? It's about right there. So let's give myself some clues, shall we? Yes, F2 for terrain. No crappy terrain on this side, and then we will try to get up this mountain somehow. Should there be something up here that lets us see that there's something nice up in the mountains above the city? I don't know, maybe at some point. Sure, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, and then you can connect right down here. Okay. I am just trying to make a not ugly city, okay? Stop judging me. You can come down here, and this is just a figure 8. There's nothing fancy going on here. I'm not even doing the 400 meter calculations that I told you about before. Yep, we're going to take that little bit of mountain out, because that could be a park or something really pretty. You can go here, and then I feel like we're not that far off from like the 750 meters that I actually want. 600 meters, perfect. That's a great circle. This one should be a lot smaller than that, 400 meters. That's fine. We can build a couple things on the outside that are closer to the mountain. I don't think that's going to be a big problem, so continue doing this. There's a little bit of flattening happening. Sorry about that. And this will actually be our main route to get to the city. I like that. By city, I mean the harbor that currently has all of our connections, and you didn't like me connecting some... Where? Where's this? Oh, he just delivered something. He just doesn't know that he's done yet. Okay, that's fine. Send you back home, so you know you have nothing to do. Can I control HU? No, I cannot control HU. If this happens, you generally can add a little bit of road, and then you can delete everything behind it. It's just like, all you need is a new node. Once you have that new node, it gets disconnected. I probably could have done this from a different location as well, but I didn't want to. Okay, that one can go there, and then you... Whoa. Try that again. You just become the road that connects to this thing, make it nice and smooth, and then you are one of the ways to get into the city, and I think that's fine. This one is just going to be a side road, has to be connected at some point, and then these guys can start making this a gravel road, because it has to happen at some point. This one as well, definitely that one, everything in the middle there, and then yeah, I just want you to get all the way up to here, and to facilitate that a little easier, we can use this connect two pieces, the node removal tool, which is those two, and now we should just have one large construction site to get that thing done. Cool. So now here's the city, kind of. This is still the middle line, and I do want to use metro. Sorry, I do want to use tram. Where should the tram run? I don't want it to run on the road. I know that for a fact. I do want it to run somewhere, though. I think it would be cool to have the tram route. How's this going to work? Could be worse. I think it would be cool to have the tram in the engineering city, because it feels like the right place to have that actually happen. Let's get a nice 90-degree connection right here. Cool. That's good. And then yeah, you just kind of need to feed into what's going to happen here. Again, this is bauxite. That's fine. And then you, what we're going to do here. This straight line is not going to stay this straight. I know that. Let's get our road removal tool and get you removed. But we know that the bauxite mines are going to go there. We will need some road connections to get things moved around there, but that should be fine. This is not a symbol or anything else. Don't even try. But this should be fine. Now, where should I have all the utilities and all that stuff? As much in the middle as you can, and we can at least plan that today. I don't think we're going to get much further than that, but should give a starting point. So if that is the edge of town, and this is the edge of town, that'll be fine. We just need to be about halfway down there. So if we go from there to here, 400 meters is a little far. Yes. So we put one here at 360 meters. I think that's okay. And then keep them about 600 meters apart. So we can put one here, and then we may be able... Well, I think we're going to put the second one closer to the middle of this part, and it's just going to be two large shopping centers. So let's do that right now, and then we can figure out how the rest is going to play along. You have to figure out where to put your transport. That part will be exciting, because the trams will be a significant portion of that transfer, because this will use public transit. Every time someone asks that, I tell them it's effectively a stupid idea, but it's totally possible. And I'm only going to use it for workers, not for critical workers, but for extra workers. And for that, it should be totally possible. And we do have a rail end station, and we can probably set up 2 or 3 of them that will make this relatively easy. You will see what I'm talking about. If I want to do it with rail end stations, do we... I may need to do something clever, but it should be fine. And I think it's going to be in this area that our transfer station is going to happen. I have some ideas, and I kind of like them. I'm a little scared of them. But I can't reveal too much right now, simply because I don't have enough information to tell you anything else about it. Okay, here's our large shopping center. The large shopping center currently only has one more factory connection. It had multiple at some point, but that's all we have right now. So let's deal with that. We're going to plop one right here, and then the other one can... I like the idea of what I just had. So again, it's a little scary. Let's put you here. Yes. Kind of in the center. Are you going to be able to reach some of that? Yes, you're going to be able to reach some of that. I think you'll be fine. Put you right there. And then we're going to press R, and then T to just flip the same orientation of another shopping center over here. And now they're maybe somewhat related. I didn't turn off double speed. I don't know if you noticed that. Sorry about that. How's rail coming? You're making progress. That's all I can ask for. We have a bunch of people here. We have 3% unemployment. We still haven't gained a lot of citizens, which is a little... Citizens. That's what I was talking about. The game, my computer just decided I didn't have enough space. Oh no. It was just stuff. 4K recordings take a little bit of memory. I was told. But yes, we still don't have a lot of people, and I think that has to do with our current health. So let's see what we can do. Stroke prevention, that could help. Weatherproofing is better for cold. Let's start with weatherproofing, I think, because, yeah, I think our health in some of the areas... Oh, yes. Our health in this area is not great, but I did tell them to not move in here anymore, and we had 86% health there. That is much more acceptable. So 76% here, that is not acceptable. We're going to turn that off. How are you? 77, not good enough. We're going to turn that off. 84, that's fine. 83, that's fine. 86 and 82. Yeah, we're just going to have these few buildings over here without any workers. Everyone else should be healthy enough, so I don't think I have to worry about that too much. Cement ship, you didn't get stranded, and you can keep going and get some more vehicles onto our thing. Unable to get food. Why? There's no real reason for that. What about you guys? 8 citizens for food. A couple other problems. We do have that footpath, and they're still not able to reach the thing that I wanted them to reach. Did we build everything yet? No. We haven't built anything yet. Wow. Okay. Okay. Helicopters, can you... Yeah, you can build the rest. Speed this up, just to make sure that actually at some point something happens. I'm not convinced that this is going to reach where I want it to reach, but it is the way it is. Slow down. Okay. So we're here. We have our center of the... our center of the start. That's really where it is. This one, I think, will be not crucial, but it would be helpful to have a couple extra roads in here. Yes. Road planning. I am not a road planner. Nobody has ever... Yes, this is where I want it. Nobody would ever hire me to plan the road for their city. I know that for a fact. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not hurt that you would think that. Just a little bit. But let's see. Yeah, normally when I play this game, one of the main things that I think you should pay attention to is not to overload your roads with vehicles, just with the necessities, which means personal cars are generally not really a thing. In this city, however, I would like personal cars because they can be helpful, especially around engineers, and I may use the personal cars to just run a couple of the high value utilities. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to give them some vehicles to not be bitching at me all the time. But hard telling right now. I think forklift garages are a must for the way that I would like to set this up, which means I could put you here. Okay, if you put you there, you're going to make it really hard to get any connections. Yes, I would have to put you here. Okay, that's fine. We're going to allow that. Put you right there, get a forklift, or factory connection is what we call them in this game now. That one can go there. This one can give me a normal 90-degree connection. And then we get these. They're really beautiful meat storages that you could use for this that don't... Sorry, warehouses that can store meat and food at the same time. I don't think they're unrealistic. I just think they're annoying because I just prefer the slightly bigger ones, and I would like once you have that warehouse down, you do not require forklifts, and this is the whole point of this. So let me do it. You can go there. You can go there. This is for delivery to these shops, and then we have the forklifts to do the rest. We will need the same layout or similar layout on this side. Luckily, we don't have to do the same layout because that'd be boring. You can go here. Yep, it's just for forklifts that need fuel right there. And then give me a meat storage. You would come in probably here. I think... I'm pretty sure that we can't get this connection in. No. But I'm pretty certain that we can get the connection, not from there, but from here if I really want to. Yes. Easy. Okay, those are connected, and then another simple warehouse, and it is the bigger warehouse, but it's the safer warehouse as well. Can I put this one here? Maybe. Okay, let's try it. If you go there, factory connection, you do want to connect there, and then this should all be fine. Let's get these a little better connected. You can go there, and yeah, if you could just go there, that'll be wonderful. But no, you don't want that. Okay. How about you from there to there? Now that I made it ugly, I can no longer make it pretty. I should have known that before. So let's get that curve in again. And then this is one delivery, and this is the other one. Wow. Come back here. Nope. You don't want to go in there. And then we have a really short piece of road. Oh, I see it. I see what we can do. If I put this one a little further that way, this one a little further that way, then we just have a single junction point of failure. That should be good. So now we have a shopping center placed. What else do we need? Oh, absolutely everything else for the city to function, but we have a good starting point. We should figure out where our reach is for the shopping center. Do we have a footpath connection on this side of the shopping center? We do not. So this is about as far as we can go. We can probably get a little footpath in here, and that's about it. But let's do our math, and we can use the better footpaths here that gives a little extra distance. But from there to there is the 400 meters, way more than 400 meters. So we probably want to stop right here for workers. And that's okay, because we can just put a bus stop or something here, and that will handle those things, which also makes me think maybe all the tram runs mostly around the city. You would have to do that anyways. What are you talking about? If all the tram, 300 meters, yeah, just a little bit outside of the road there, that's fine. This one can effectively go all the way up to the hill. That's fine. This one gets some double coverage with that utility right there. I think that's okay. And then over here, as long as you stay within the road, you should be possible to cover everyone that you care about. That's good. And yeah, we just get a couple more buildings right here. I think I like it. I think I like where this is going. And I like where this is currently going. That was more an accident that I didn't mean to happen, but it's very possible that instead of making... That was almost pretty, but not really yet. Instead of making the outside roads all real roads, we may make them more or less tram roads with some crossings with roads and some shared roads in there, like this one. The tram could go here, but then the tram would need to take a shortcut through this whole area. I don't know. Tram for public transport. The way that you're setting it up right now, you don't really need... Okay, hold on. This is gonna... I don't think this is final. I do not think this is final, but this is a point that I'm trying to see if I like it or hate it. Okay, I want this a little more turned. Then I would like this node to go away because nobody needs you. Yes, you can connect here. You can connect here. But the problem is I actually want the tram to... No, the tram just has to go right here. Oh, this is going to work. This is going to work so well. Again, we have the bauxite mindset go there. Now we have to speed it up because it's too late. We have the bauxite mindset go right here. And I would like to be able... We don't need workers for them. We don't need workers for the bauxite mines. What are you talking about? You can pick wherever you want your train station to be. And I think this is the best place for the train station. And that's where I'm going to put it. Okay. For this one, I may consider... We already built the large train station one time. It only has 5 platforms, and I'm saying only because I would like it if I can put tram lines to go through this building so they transfer directly in this building and I don't have to put a secondary building in there. However, if... I need buses too. Yes. I need this to be a giant hub that can handle trains that use an end station, but trains and end stations, they're just not that quick. Buses are a little quicker, but only if I have one-way connections. This one clearly does not have a one-way connection, and that is a problem. So I would like to see a mod. Give me a mod for this one and see what I can do with you. And I may just have to go and find an even bigger station. Now, how big are the stations that we have here? 6,000 workers for that one. I think this one maybe... This one is close, but this one does not have a road connection. This one doesn't have any road vehicles associated with it. You are the same one, just a little smaller. Okay, elevated metro station. They sound wonderful, but no, we don't need metro stations right now. Viaducts, no. Huge central station and bus hub. Okay, but look at that. The bus hub is just like on that corner. We get one extra rail connection, which is nice, and we probably have a pretty good just 1,000 workers. That's like nothing. That's not enough room to do anything with that. We have this station. You're also, I think you have bus platforms, maybe 1 or 2, but not enough to go through. Passenger capacity, a station length, a station for vehicle loading, unloading, a 6. That may just be for the rail vehicles. Don't like that. Then there's this one, nice and long. No, we already looked at that. We don't. I need one that can actually handle buses and trains and trams, ideally. We could... Now we're talking. Yes. This is the guy. It looks like there are 1 ways out and 2 ways in. We're almost talking. There are only 4 rail connections going in. But I need trams to also get in here. And with those connections, the trams are effectively useless because it will take up way too much of the train traffic. So that can't happen either. Central rail station. Same thing, just no tram connection. You know what? I'm going to go in the workshop and find something because I really like this location for what I want. I really like the trams to be able to move all of this because the trams can go all the way around here, through the central station, connect in here, and then this is a little bit of shared road. There will be a dangerous shared road because it's also a supply road. Okay, you may just have to reroute the supply road here a little bit. That's easy enough. All we have to do there is use what we already have here, and then we do a crossing right here, where they do have to cross our thingamabob. Okay, I trying to think that you want a roundabout there. You know, it crossed my mind. It crossed my mind right now. But yeah, if this is a shared tram and road section, where this is tram only again, this would also have to be tram and road. Okay. Could this cause trouble? Maybe. I don't think it's a good idea to have too much. This one could be a roundabout. No, the roundabout doesn't make a lot of sense here. Roundabouts are not really the best solution in this game. There are other games that totally make that a solution, but in this game, not roundabouts are generally more effective. Let's see. Yes, just can I make you a little tighter? Nope, I can just make you a little sharper. Okay, so you would go there, you would go through here, and then at that point, we may as well let the tram continue more straightly. The tram wants to go this way. F2. What is our... Okay. Almost done. Calm down. You go there. We get a little bit of connection here, and then you would... This is fine. I will just connect there. But it kind of gets to the point that I want it to go. So yeah, this is all tram now. Tram. This is already kind of connected. This is a little bit of normal road, but it's barely ever going to be used. So, but it is the main road in. This is the main road into the system. Okay, forget what I said. We're not going to do that silly roundabout way. What we're going to do instead is this, that we do get that crossover, like where I thought we would have it. But we're going to connect this a little better. Now here, I don't want this many junctions. We could make this a supply route that just gets a bridge there. I don't think our terrain really meshes with that. So no, now we have tram, big station, tram. So that's a tram line, and the rest is all going to be road lines. I like that a lot. We will still need buses, and we need a bunch of other like bus stations, all those things set up here. And we will probably rely on a lot of heavy, high-density housing. Absolutely. We will have to throw that in here, otherwise it's not going to work. But I think it will look really nice when we're done. This double junction. How do you feel about that? I don't feel good about it. I don't want a double junction, especially this close. So let's adjust you a little bit. This one... Okay, this is getting a little too long. But... I think that either the tram will go over or the road will go over. Okay. Yes, it would be getting too long. This connection is fine. This is fine. It could even be a roundabout. I don't think it will be super heavily populated, but I think this... What's our height? We may have a chance here to build something. It's 10 meters. We can totally lower this area, but then we're ignoring the terrain. Okay, we can raise this area, then we're ignoring the terrain. Okay. Is it a double junction? Yes, kind of. Should you run it into one area? Should you make this a big roundabout because it's 4 intersections coming together? Yes. Yes, we're going to make it a roundabout. Absolutely. I think this will be fun, and someone actually showed me how to do this the right way, so I think you won't hate it. And that roundabout, we can actually run these parallel, and the tram may be able to go through it. Do you really want it to go through it? It will look really cool. It will only look cool. I'm not convinced that I know exactly what I want to do here, because we may need the main road that gets into the city, which is responsible for a bunch of stuff, to be 2 lanes. And then we will just have this coming in 2 lanes here, and we'll probably go down here into the industrial area. We said we don't really need highways. We don't need highways. We really don't. But I would like highways. I don't know what I want to do with this yet. You know the plan now. We do want to survive for at least 20 years after we're done with this, and we do need to make products. We cannot import all products. We have to make all our products ourselves. We can import extra resources, but we cannot import products at some point. Probably not today, probably not tomorrow, but relatively soon. So we'll see how all that goes. Let's send a couple vehicles over here, because those... Are you really just not moving? Lame. Yeah, I'm excited for that, because I think that adds to the challenge just the right amount of everything. I think we should be able to see some 1.6 million. Okay, that's fine. Is this a fuel one? That is a fuel one. You're going to export 131,000. That's nice. How about you? 23,000 for a little bit of gravel. You actually used a lot of it. That's also nice. Coal. Yeah, we don't have to worry about you. Heating plant is almost done. We don't have coal. You're just getting distracted now, aren't you? Yep. This all has to get built. Hopefully relatively soon. And once... Wow, these are not done yet. Okay. Number 4, can you help with these? Because that's ridiculous that you're not actually ready yet. But okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, this should be fine. How are we doing? Almost 12,000 citizens. Yeah, that's a number. That's a thing that is kind of happening. Also, can you do the heating, just the setup over here? That would be cool. Great. Great, great. I think we're there. Why am I so loud? I don't ask me silly things. The police station, all those places would like to get some other stuff. How we're doing in general. Starving, a couple people every once in a while. Is that a problem here? I don't think so. So no. Alcohol addiction, sure, whatever. We should have booze here too. That's good. Clothing, sports, culture, radio, TV, religion, starving. No loyalty, lack of meat. Unable to pray, unable to drink alcohol, unable to enjoy culture and practice sports. No, I think all of those are fine. We're generally doing okay, and people here are how happy? This one says 77%, so I think we're just fine. Average productivity is effectively 100%. That's lovely. How we're doing on the buildings here? That all looks fine. What do we need over here? Oh, there's stuff that we need here. I just forgot. Something needs to happen here. Okay, cool. I think you've done it. Let's follow one of these guys. Where are you going? You are road and dumpers. No, you're just going home. I don't want you to go home. You're going out here, aren't you? Nope, you're going home. Okay. What about you? You're doing gravel to unfinished heating pipeline. That's not kind of where I wanted you to go. I would like to go a little further away. What are you doing? Claw machine. Yes. What? Oh, you're going to pick up one of the machines, because we do have machineries now. Cool. That's what we're going to do. Thank you so much for watching. Again, a little long-winded here, but now you know the plan. So that 20-year thing that I talked about is going to take us, I'm guessing 100 episodes. I could be way wrong, but my hope is, because money is not the problem, my hope is with this goal, with this target, with that new mindset, that it will be really, really easy to just continue and continuously work towards that project, because the easiness is not producing stuff or getting the money or doing any of those things. There's a crane, cool. The hard thing, the challenge thing, it's just going to take some time, and we do have to start planning on the trash over here. I have to make sure that we actually set this all up right. So stuff is moving. Power's over there. I would like to have a second power plant somewhere in this area, and I need another city to bring citizens in so that a power can actually be supplied just every once in a while. Maybe the 15,000 citizen city plan thingy there is going to help with that too. A lot of stuff going on. I hope I don't forget everything, but I appreciate that you're here. And I hope to see you again next time. So until then, don't mind those gremlins in the ground. They will disappear soon. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye-bye.